Alright guys, so farm tour here quick. Just finished weeding a bed of picnic peppers. You guys should start seeing those soon. We've had a few and they're really sweet. I'm going to turn the camera around here. So these are our tomato rows. I know it's hard to see through them. We're working through, finally trying to catch up with weeds from all that rain. But I'll show you here. We're starting to get some color on them, finally, but they are loaded with tomatoes. Got some sunburn on some of them, but we just need them to color. It's row after row like this. They're just weighted down, and so you have at least one tomato in each share, and you've got a bell pepper in each share this week. Oh, I'm gonna pick that one there because of the sunburn, and I think I'll have that for lunch. So I'm thinking in the next week you're gonna start seeing tomatoes like crazy, but again, it all depends on the weather. Need some heat. Maybe a little bit of rain like we had this week. Next week would be nice. Let's see. So now we'll walk back here. We do have tomatoes in the tunnel too. They're doing well. Some of them are like 10 feet tall, but I think mostly because we didn't shut the sides as much as we should have earlier in the year. They're just as stuck waiting for heat as well. So, oh, a water bottle. So peppers here. Like I said, you got some bell peppers, purplish and cream colored ones, and we've got our hotter peppers there, ground cherries and tomatillos going. These are the broccoli crop that everybody was getting broccoli from. They're pretty much done, so we'll see broccoli later on in the year. I'll show you this. Hopefully I can get in there and get a picture of it. Where are we at here? So, yeah, we have celery in here for later on in the year. Nice plants. They're not high on the list of getting things cleared out. They're these weeds are keeping them from being hurt by the sun. Cauliflower is still taking its time there. There's one there as well. So the celery we grow is very different than store-bought celery. We don't load it up with water, so it's very much, that's our decorative corn. We don't load it up with water, so it's very herby. Those plants look small, but eating celery off those plants is just, one stalk can go a long way. So bean plants, you guys got a pound of beans this week. These are actually carrots. I'm gonna dig a bunch hopefully this weekend. Like we've said before, lots of problems with the carrots and beets washing away earlier, and now it's just not the time. Cucumbers, you guys got quite a few cucumbers this week, and they're just gonna keep coming. You can see they're covered with flowers and fruit. Out here is our squash crop. That's the first one that part of it washed away, but we're getting squash off of it. Heads of lettuce underneath here so the deer don't chomp on them. And then we've got our last crop of squash out there, and some later cucumbers and radishes and lettuce just coming up there. Let's see, out in the field here, so goats and chickens being moved around. I put a video up on YouTube about our chicken pasture and how we move them around. Nothing's electrified here, but they don't really push out unless the goat with the horns over there breaks the fence, which he does every day. This here is where all the sweet onions were. There's still some in here, but we're slowly harvesting them. They're not going to stop anytime soon. It's just that's where they are. A few rows of sunflowers for Mama Marcy. She'll take a bunch of those to market, but mostly just for fun. That was the rooster, of course. What else? That tunnel there is just nothing. It's all weeds. We are Gonna be shutting up the front door here this weekend and letting it roast for a month. Try to get rid of a bunch of the stuff in there before I put the fall plants in, which are gonna be harvestable hopefully November and December and parts of January, because the tunnel way back there is where our winter crops will go. That's really it right now. We're just slowly pushing through all the weeds from the spring and getting seedlings going for late fall and winter, and everything's, I think, looking pretty good. I hope you're enjoying. So I will see everybody later.